System check 1 2 1 2. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. Let me make sure, man, because I'm doing this upstairs, right? I'm trying something new. You heard? I want to make sure y'all hear me loud and clear before I proceed. Let's make sure. And then I will, do what I do. Deliver the goods to y'all. Crying. Crying is at an all-time high right now on the YTC. I swear you can't make this stuff up, man. How some of you grown men are crying on the YTC is unbelievable, to say the least. I want to get the vibes. All right. And then we're going to proceed with the handle. Just want to make sure y'all hearing me. Like I said, I haven't broadcasted up here in forever. But as long as y'all can hear me. Like I said, I haven't broadcasted up here. All right, y'all hear me loud and clear. That's good. All right. So, a lot of stuff is going on, with the rematch clause and, Bud Crawford. So you're getting a lot of content creators that are speculating. You got a lot of content creators, doing what they do, make up rumors, alleging other fights for Earl. We're gonna clear some of that up. All right, definitely gonna clear some of that up. Cause I feel like this, right? We all knew the play going into this, right? So we don't need to act surprised now that Terrence is calling the shots. But I just think it's funny how, I'm gonna play this one particular dude right here, right off the bat, right off the rip. Talking about, honor and all type, man. You guys got it. You for real, man. Just stick to what y'all do, man. To y'all groups, and what y'all do, man. Don't talk about principles and morals and honor and all that, because you a lot of you dudes just put slander and lies and all type of negativity, but then want to get honorable and holy. I don't know where you guys get that from, but it is what it is, right? Here, let me take this down. I don't need that up there. I want y'all to see me good. Cause I don't know. I think, yeah, there we go. That's better. So let me get to this first audio. Let's listen to these. You can't make this shit up, man. You guys are pathetic, man. Pathetic. You got. I don't know, man. The internet, boxing content creating is just a funny thing. But listen, this is one of you guys, a popular YouTuber. This is his take on Terrence Crawford basically calling the shots now, right? And how he feels about Bud and what Bud is doing. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Let it play. And one thing about me now, I won't comment on your shit no more. Cause I remember when I did comment, you was kind of goofy, right? So now I just do content on it. If you feel some type of way, holler at me. I'm accessible. I'm active. You heard? I'm active. Unlike a lot of these other guys, I'm active.
But you don't. If y'all don't,
here we go.
And fight Canelo Alvarez, he's not interested in entertaining a rematch with Earl Spence Jr. And listen, bro, I favor Crawford in the rematch at any weight class. I do. I think that he is a better fighter than Errol Spence, and that's hard to say, but you can't ignore what you saw in the first fight, right? But this type of shit right here, and I'm not putting it on Bud all the way because this is Stone Cold Steven Nelson talking, but something where there's smoke, there's fire, bro. But it's this bullshit right here. It's this bullshit right here that I could never be a fan of someone like this. So you signed to get a man a rematch, and
let's stop it right there. Yo, he did sign to give him a rematch, right? You are stating facts right there. But also in signing to give the rematch, didn't it say the winner, you know, amongst other things, the winner determines what weight class the fight will be fought at. So for you guys to come on here and cry, because that's what you guys are doing, man. Crying, you're whining, you're upset, you're mad at the terms, right? That Bud is demanding. As the A side, he has all of the rights. Maybe if Earl would have won the fight would have been at 54.
And you clearly want the fight at 147 because you, your team, everyone in boxing, everyone with eyes sees that man can't make weight no more. And all at 147. And you want the fight there because you really don't want the fight and you just want to take your ball and go home, bro.
All right, let me stop it. And you claim to know boxing. You claim to be, you know, you're out of your predictions, and you know you always predict the fights to the T. So a man who basically just dominated your guy, because EJ is one of your guys. You could just tell how you carry it. I guess it must be like a Dallas, Texas thing. Pause, right? But just dominated him to the point where some of my colleagues, media, some managers that I'm in contact with, other industry insiders don't want to see the fight. And when the type of people that I'm naming, you know, colleagues of mine and insiders and managers and promoters don't want to see the fight, that's never good. Because unlike us, you see I said us, I didn't try to make it seem like I'm bigger than you, like a lot of you YouTubers do. You try to make it seem like you're bigger than other YouTubers because you do views. But unlike us, these are the actual people that's going to put the money up and go and get these sponsors to try to put the fight together. I know we love to say, oh, the fans pay for the fights, the fans this. Yes, we do. The ones that actually buy the pay-per-views that go to the fights. But majority of the fans that are on YouTube, and I can't include myself in that, but majority of the fans that are on YouTube, and this is, you know, known in the industry, you guys don't support boxing. You don't. A lot of you guys, probably like this guy right here that I'm using his audio. I haven't yet to see him at a fight, cover a actual fight. You know, I have yet to see him pop up and be at a fight. But yet, you gotta close that door because y'all got to stop playing that. No, leave that open, please. It doesn't matter. Leave that open. Now, yeah, you peeped how I dipped off, right? Still can't get the source in, but it's all good, right? Yeah, a lot of y'all don't even be popping out, man, for real. A lot of y'all, you know, and the industry knows this, man. But let's continue on, you know, because I can see I'm not going to have a lot of time to rock.
Take your ball and go home, bro. You want to take your victory. You want to take what you signed and give yourself away out after all the concessions that man made for you. That's the shit, bro. If y'all don't learn nothing else, bro, do not give a snake any concessions, bro. If somebody is
Man, come on, man. He a snake. So now a man that won the fight. I gotta keep going back to this. The rules of the agreement was the winner dictates the weight of the rematch. So this man outboxed Earl, beat him up, gave him a humble ass whooping. Now he's a snake because he won. And the rules, the terms were the winner, right? I'm gonna keep bringing that back. The winner picks the weight. Can't make this shit up though, but now he's a snake. Okay, let's continue.
bro, do not give a snake any concessions, bro. If somebody a snake, if somebody is just all the way out for themselves, bro. If someone's dishonorable, bro, you cannot be honorable.
Man, these guys want to talk about honor and dishonorable. And last time I checked, a lot of you content creators, same content creator like this guy right here. Not only were you bashing Terrence Crawford, you guys were putting out hate content, but you're talking about honor and snakes. Can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't. So now a guy who won the fight, right? You see, I'm doing this nice and slow, and please share the content. You know, sharing is caring, goes a long ways. Because one thing about the Sauce Experience, I really give you guys the business, right? And I debunk a lot of the shit that you guys are programmed to, right? This is debunking this. So he's dishonorable and he's a snake for winning and doing what was agreed upon that the winner would receive, right? The winner receives the bigger percentage of the person. If they do have the rematch, the winner picks the weight class. Like I'm saying, if Terrence would have lost, and Earl was calling the shots, I would be on here. If Terrence was on some BS, I would call him out too, or call his fans out and say, no, you knew the rules, you knew what you signed up for. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and Terrence won. So now Terrence gets to dictate what's going on. But let's continue.
A dishonorable person, bro, and Earl Spence seems to be finding that out the hard way. You give him the opportunity to come out first. To come out second with a coin toss, even though you declare his side. You give up your negotiation leverage in terms of your ability to generate more revenue to him, and you give in to some 50-50 shit and give him more money just to get him in the ring when the numbers say that he didn't deserve it. All because you're trying to be honorable. You're trying to give the fans what they want. You're trying to get them the fight that they want. You do that, and then
let's stop it. Now, I don't want to make this seem like I'm going at Earl, but this guy keeps saying Earl is honorable. So let's highlight Earl Spence's character now. This is the guy that's on record to, when he did the podcast with a shorty, coming clean about lying to his own fans, but he's honorable. This is a guy that was out there not living a fighter's lifestyle, but he was honorable. I don't want to make it about that, but I have to. When you have guys putting out content talking about snakes and honor, depending on how you was raised and how you move and groove, you saying the man is a snake. Let me ask some of you guys that have honor, the things that this man used. Is it honorable to lie? Like, I know I used to dibble and dabble, do certain things. That's why I stay accountable to the things that I do. But what is more honorable? Admitting to stuff that you're doing or lying and saying, oh, no, I don't do that. I don't do this. Is that honorable or dishonorable? Now, because these are the words that this fella used, right? Snake. And I, like I said, I'm not really trying to make this about Earl Spence, but I have to when I have to debunk some of the content. Snake. Earl Spence, Snake. I use Correa, right? Because, Correa was probably one of his biggest supporters. They went a little sideways, things happened. Would you say that Earl Spence snaked Correa and they snaked each other? Just we're using snake. Now, when you look at, because that's what you put the jacket on Terrence Crawford. Now, I'm trying to see where you get that from. Because like I said, I cover Terrence, I cover both of them. I don't know people that Terrence has snaked. I'm trying to think. Has he snaked Steven Nelson? I think Bernie the Boxer still rocks with him. A lot of the guys that rock with Bud still rock with him. I can't say that about Earl Spence, even though these guys won't admit to it because, I don't know, it must be a Dallas, Texas thing. Would you say Earl Spence snaked Blu-ray? Come on. It's a couple y'all in here. Feel free to comment, man. This is all, chitter chatter. We're shooting the shit. This man said snake and honor. So would you say, I know Blu-ray won't admit it because he's this Blu-ray, right? But if you are winning with somebody, then you just stop working with them. Isn't that like snaking them? Is there any honor in that? Come on now, look, pay attention. I know you're not used to me giving you this. So yeah, shout out to Wise Owl Boxing. The vibes. I stay with the fly gear, man. But yeah, is there any honor in that? You're winning with somebody. Appreciate that, Big Blunt. Sapa say, shout out to all my Zoes worldwide. Hey T, right? But real talk, is there any honor in that? Like if me, like right now, I'll use myself. Jihad Tucker, Team Tucker. We are 10-1, right? We just had a little hiccup, but other than that, 10-1. The team is strong, right? That is like coming in the game and we're winning. We have a formula, Marley, everybody, the whole team. And we like, you know what? We're going to go in a different direction. Not one wrong, but we're going in a different direction. Is that honorable or a snake activity? But this is what this guy said. But, I just wanted to just put certain stuff in. Because like I said, I listen to all you guys. And please, brother, tell me. I know this to get back to you. And please tell me that I'm clout chasing off of your content or trying to come up off your name. Not really. If you know me, right? This is YouTube. Everybody that puts out content is fair game. I could care less about having an audience. I want to make that clear. I know a lot of y'all talk about clout this and clout that. Do you see this brand that I'm wearing right here? This is a very notable brand manager in the game with a lot of high-end clients, and he's a personal friend of mine. So if I need clout, I can call millionaires up, brother. And last time I checked, a lot of you YouTubers, and I'm not saying this about you, the guy that I'm playing the audio, you guys are crumb snatchers to me. Real talk. I can't call you up and get like what I just got for my daughters. Be like, yo, think you can run a play for me and give me a little sponsorship with Warheads Candy or something? I can't do that with you guys. So please don't tell me putting out content on other YouTubers is clout chasing. Knock it off. But let's continue on. You do
that, and then your recompense, the thanks that you get, is that the person that you gave all that to, they turn around and they try to find a way to snake you out of the fight. They put you in a position to sacrifice again, try to make weight again. When right after the press conference, Terrence Crawford said, I was planning to move up anyway. I've always wanted to move up to 154 because it was hard for me to make weight.
All right, let's stop it again. You guys, like that's why I titled this Crying. Okay, you can say whatever you want to say, right? But what was the terms? The winner picks the weight. The winner determines what weight the rematch is at. So what Bud said that. You know why Bud said that? And shout out to Bud. Bud said that because he just beat the living crap out of EJ. Beat him to the point where his coach didn't want to embrace him. His family that was there wanted to fight other fans and Crawford supporters. So Crawford did the honorable thing. He spoke highly and, kumbaya type ish. But it doesn't matter if he said whatever he said. When it's time to go to the table, the terms was that the winner, Terrence was the winner, determines the weight of the rematch. Appreciate that. Blunt said you dropping that sauce. Let me get that up there so the ones can see that. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get a little better at this content creation. Check out the shorts that I've been dropping. My shorts are getting great reviews from a lot of my industry friends. That's what that really matters to me. Like I said, at the end of the day, content creators, y'all are cool, but to me, a lot of y'all are crumb snatchers. My thing that I like doing this for is my industry friends. Because these are the people that can actually open doors for me. A lot of you YouTubers, and I say this respectfully, you're YouTube gatekeepers. For real, you're gatekeepers. You guys are. It is what it is. But yeah. So let's continue on.
I was planning to move up anyway. I've always wanted to move up to 154 because it was hard for me to make weight too. He put 2 at the end of that shit because he knew how hard it was for Earl to make weight. So you're trying to get Earl to not take the rematch, bro. And I heard the fight fan, we don't want to see this shit no way. It was one-sided, it was this, it was that. But at the end of the day, bro, when somebody gets you your highest payday, when somebody give you the opportunity, let y'all tell that PBC didn't want the fight. So when Earl goes against all of that shit in y'all's mind and does that, his thanks for that is you don't even want to reciprocate and give that man any kind of.
All right. Stop crying, my man. Somebody get this dude a tissue. Crying, right? So I'm going to say this, right? Why don't Earl just move on then? If he wants to be at 54, he's the big fish, the biggest. Himothy. You don't need Terrence, man. Because, like, at the end of the day, you want your get back, right? At 54, what are they really fighting for now? No legacy, no undisputed, right? It's none of y'all in here. Smash the like button. Look, smash the like button. I'll adjust the computer a little bit. Yes. Kevin Durant, Brooklyn, Like I said, what are they going to be fighting for at 54? What is other than the purse, the money? What are they actually fighting for at 54? No belts, a whole thing, 47 undisputed history, the first 4 belts. Undisputed champion. That was the vibes, right? That shout out to Town Biz in the building. Yo, go check out my man Town Biz. Town Biz has been dropping some fire content. I want to highlight my brother. He's been all over top of this Frank Martin situation. Another frontliner guy out there in the fields connecting with a lot of people behind the scenes. But Town says, Terrence Crawford, don't tell Earl Smith's damn thing. He won the fight. He has all the cards. Facts, Town. Come on, man. Town, I know you know, man. You're a logical thinker, man. You're not one of these emotional fans and just in your feelings and all that. Like, bro, if Terrence would have lost, he would have had no say-so. Really would have had no say-so. After, the narratives and the spins that was being put out there, he would have had to eat it, man. But he won. Not only did he won in such a dominant fashion that, and I quote, hold on, I don't want to misquote my guy. I do not want to misquote. Notable manager. He moved Jake. I don't want to misquote him. This is my guy, man. We was chopping it up last night. He's out there on the West Coast. So he was hitting me up in the wee hours of the morning. I don't really mind it on the weekends. But we was going in. I don't want to misquote him. Let me get the quote correct. You know, they're digging my sauce. They're digging my sauce, right? Right. He says, I hope Crawford and Spence don't rematch. I really don't want to see it. But hey, what do I know? LOL. He used my shit. He said, but hey, what do I know? LOL. But listen, this is a marquee player in the game. I hope Crawford and Spence don't rematch. I really don't want to see it again. But hey, what do I know? And you know what? I hit him back when I had to laugh because they digging the sauce, right? They digging the sauce. I said, you know a lot. You are in the game. LOL. But what do I know? And he says, you know a lot as well. But yeah, see, these are the people that call the shots. They don't want to see it, man. And remember what we went through the first time trying to get this. But hey, what do I know, right? Townsend and his fans would have been saying, "Oh man, come on, man." They would have been like, "Man, had it played out, Town." Thank you for this comment, right? Had it would have played out like that, Town, right? And Earl would have wiped him down, like what Keith Thurman said, right? And shout out to Keith Thurman. I'm gonna play that in a second too, right? I think I'm pretty much done with that other guy. I don't want them to say, "Oh, you trying to get views off of my name." No, I'm good now. I won't even talk about you no more, fella. But great video. Continue to do what you do. Do your thing over there, right? You do your thing, I do my thing. You do your thing, I do my thing, right? But yeah, had it went the other way, Town, like you were saying. Not only would Crawford probably not got a rematch, even if he would have exercised it. Like I'm saying, how it went, one-sided, dominant, wasn't close, wasn't comparable. They would have been like, yeah, why does EJ need to fight him again? The fight wasn't even close. We told you he wasn't on EJ's level. He never fought nobody. Top rank set him up to fight nobodies. He never fought nobody. So you guys gotta come on, man. Just stay face, man. Stay face. But I want to get to this, right? I got the short rocking, but I want to get to this, right? Something that Keith Thurman has put out. And listen, I'm going to put it out there because Keith Thurman put it out there, but a lot of other people are on the same accord. Listen to Keith. A lot of people are on the same accord. And shout out to Keith Thurman for having a heart to say My bad, y'all. Signals got crossed, but here it is right here for y'all.
Beat up a champion, bro. I don't think that Errol Spence would beat Sean Porter. But there's two things about you talking about me, bud. Number one, the year that they wanted me to fight you was the year that I was supposed to fight Pacquiao, and everybody knew why I didn't fight you. After the Barrios fight, I was all ready to fight you. You're the one who just doesn't want somebody to have a tune-up, shake off the dust, keep everything moving. You a stay busy fighter, kid. What do you got? 40 wins? What do you? I got 10 less fights than you, homie. We come from the same Olympic year, bro. You didn't beat up a real champion, kid. Everybody knows you put Thurman in the ring on that same night. Thurman, like Spence, that arrow gets wiped. You put me in there with you, kid, on that same night in Vegas, bro. It ain't the same fight, man.
Let's go.
Yes, this is why I like Keith Thurman.
Let's go, man.
You know, he's
Let's go. Did you? Yeah, hold up and stop it, man. Check out the rest of that video. That's my video, but that's courtesy of Fight Hub. Did you hear what he said, man? Shout out to Keith Thurman for actually having the heart to say it. You know how many people I have spoken with off record that felt that same way about EJ? Unlike a lot of the fans that come on here and cry, right? He said he was not a champion because a lot of rumors and stuff about him that are out there, people really don't like to speak on. You do have content creators that speak on it, but majority of the content creators in the community don't like to speak on the fact of him, who he really is now. But Keith Thurman didn't hold nothing back. Keith Thurman said he would have wiped him down that night in question. And now you guys want us to relive that again? You want us to relive that? I don't think so, man. And I'm not mad at Terrence for wanting to move on. You know, I wish Earl would move on. I've seen other content creators are putting videos out there about him possibly having other plans. Kudos. I'm all for that. Because I am like Keith Thurman right here. I just feel like this.
I don't think that Errol Spence would beat Sean Porter. But there's two things about you talking about me, bud. Number one,
I don't think so either.
The year that they wanted me to fight you was the year that I was supposed to fight Pacquiao, and everybody knew why I didn't fight you. After the Barrios fight, I was all ready to fight you. You're the one who just doesn't want somebody to have a tune-up, shake off the dust, keep everything moving. You a stay busy fighter, kid. What do you got? 40 wins? What do you? I got 10 less fights than you, homie. We come from the same Olympic year, bro. You didn't beat up a real champion, kid. Everybody knows you put Thurman in the ring on that same night. Thurman wiped Spence. That arrow gets wiped. You put me in there with you, kid, on that same night in Vegas, bro. It ain't the same fight, man. Yes, this is why I like Keith Thurman, man. You know, he's good for the sport. He keeps it very spicy. He talks. Him saying about Earl Spence getting wiped down and the things like that, that's fire content, man. Hopefully this guy gets a fight. He gets back in.
Listen, I hate to bust y'all bubble, but shout out to Keith Thurman for, man, what we like to call giving the sauce, or shout out to WCS would say the hot grease. Yes, it's obvious. It's obvious that Earl Spence got wiped down. He got wiped. We say wiped down over here, but he got wiped off, rinsed off. I just don't think that, you know, that fight needs to be, damn. I just don't think that fight needs to be revisited. You know, it was so one-sided. You know, 7 pounds make a difference. It doesn't matter if it does or doesn't. Because if Terrence doesn't agree to it, it is what it is. You have to accept that. Now, I know a lot of you guys is kind of hard to, take in that. But that's why you draw up terms and contracts, and you are bonded to that. Now, Crawford is willing to give him the rematch, but on his terms, which he is rightfully awarded to do by being the victor. By being the victor. Now, I know a lot of you guys are crying and upset at this and feel that he is ducking or being unfair and a snake and honorable. But last time I checked, and I'm not going to say A side, I'm just going to say the winner. The terms in the agreement said that the winner picks certain things. Now, had he lost the way EJ lost, I'm pretty sure the people wouldn't want to see the fight again. Shout out to D Young in the building. Salute to WCS as well. I'm pretty sure the people would not want to see the fight. Because remember, the build-up coming into this fight was eye collector, crawfish boil, relentless pressure. He was never fought nobody. But then when the fight actually played out, we witnessed something, and I quote Keith Thurman, we witnessed the king get wiped down. So maybe the king should just move on, take all of his fans, his supporters, and go find another kingdom. The 154 kingdom. And you know what a good fight would be for you, to be honest? And I'm, they used to say I used to be an agitator, right? And not for nothing, since they said I was an agitator, why don't I agitate this, right? You're going to 154. There is a king at 154, a king that is really dissing you. I watched the All Access. He dissed you. Now, nobody wants to talk about that, but the man dissed you. Why don't you fight him? He's dissing you. He's saying you're out of breath, like you don't run. That's basically what I got from that. I don't know what y'all got from that, but that's what I got from that. That you don't run, you don't train. You're not putting in the road work. But hey, what do I know? But like I said, salute to everybody that stopped through. I gotta go attend to this call. I should have took it. But you know me, I'm feeling good, man. I'm in my content creating zone right now. I will show you my cat. My cat is over here. I went upstairs. I'm upstairs. That's probably why the laptop shut down for a hot second. But it's all connected to the router. But I normally don't shoot up here. I like to shoot downstairs, either in the cave, the living room, things of that nature. Yeah, Mel killed him, Pop. That's a fact. Mel killed him. Threw a shot at him. He threw it wasn't even subliminal. I just said that. I'm getting better at playing the content creating game. There was nothing subliminal about that. Because a subliminal is you kind of dress it up. You kind of hide it. Number one, he said his name. Number two, he said, yeah, he was Buffy. Yeah, look, I'm showing my age. Remember the Fat Boys? Buffy, rest in peace to Buffy, man. He was Buffy. He said Earl Spence was out there breathing like the human beatbox. He said he was there, all right? Hold on. I think I might have that. Hold on. Damn, did he make him sound like the human beatbox? He said he was breathing like that, man. He said he was breathing like that, man. I'm not making this up, man. So don't get mad at me. Look.
Y'all better not have me on there breathing like Earl Spence. Earl Spence was in that bitch. I don't want that. I'm calling our directors. I'm calling out all the directors.
Yo, He said it, I didn't. So don't be mad at the source. But yeah, listen, everybody enjoy your Saturday. I am going to be popping in and out, supporting content creators. And I'm going to close with this, right? Listen, go for it, man. And don't be mad if your favorite fighter catches an L. It happens in life. Right now, Earl Spence, you caught an L. Move on. You're at 54, right? Get at that man. He called you out. He called you out, man. Get at him. He has all the belts, too. And you did used to beat him up in Spawn, allegedly. So why don't you get at him? And you can take your whole congregation, your followers, and become an undisputed champion. Or you might have to beat Brian Castano. But hey, what do I know? Yes.
What does he know?
Yes, you come get in it real quick. They can see. Yes. What do we know? You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. I holla.
That's right. I holla. It's the sauce.